over alcohol. So, we're not talking about Jaeger bombs or, you know, what you do at your prom and stuff, and, you know. We're talking about these things down here, you know, Chidori, the Fool, whatever. Don't use the Fool. I just have it. But, right now I just finished a quest. It's a very tedious quest, annoying quest. Where is it? What's it called? It is called Feeding Lady Regent. You need 5 Gyuki milk, which means you have to fight a giant spider 50 times. And I'm going to talk to her right now. I finished preparations, preparing the side dishes. Now I can get started on preparing the main dish. Lady Regent, whatever. You can read it when you do the quest. You're handing over a favorite item. Are you sure? Yes. Cool. We got Mist Tengu. And I got a lucky box, which means free swag. Yay! Alright. So, apparently I got a message for someone trying to carry ACM. I need to tell them I want in on that shit in a little bit. You know, give me 5 minutes. Never turn down an ACM carry. Like, unless you want to fight Gargoyle all day or something, or you want to beat Juncture 18 times. I don't know. But ACM's pretty cool. So I'm in the castle, Edo Castle, because that's where the quest was for the Mist Tengu form. I don't know how to get out of here, so I'm going to use a pro tip called Move to Res Point. Yay! And you can leave. An even proer tip is to push start, go to inventory, hit food, star fragment, and go to the temporal rift. So, you know, we learned stuff. Okay, from the rift, we can go to any town. You know. What town has people right there? Izumo. Izumo's a good town. I like Izumo. It's pretty chill. Oh no, Kaga's my favorite town. Let's go to Kaga. Kaga's nice in Eternal Autumn. Better than Eternal Winter in Echigo. Better than stinky sewer pipes. Pretty fun. So, hopefully they let me go to do their ACM in 5 minutes. Oh, what is it? KK, please don't flop? I don't know what that means. But, okay. Yeah. So, we're doing alcohol. That's right. Going through the rift and, like, load screens makes me forget what I'm doing. They take a long time in PS4. So we're going to go find our favorite big titty cat girl named Kaguya. No wait, Ibaraki. That's right. Yahoo. So, to go over alcohol, let's go over bottles. I'm pretty sure I have most of the bottles in the game. I'm not really sure. The best 2 bottles are the Gilded Gourd and arguably the Fool's Portion. Or not Fool, is it called Fool's Portion? Yeah, the red cup. It looks like a hat. The red cup is really good. You get it from like floor 10 Juncture. Most teams at the level can just go and get it. It's not very hard to get. What this does is it consumes 2 alcohols per use, so it holds 10, but it also increases the effectiveness. I think by 30% or a bit more than that. So like in it I have Chidori. Chidori is a very good alcohol. Chidori will last for about 2.5 minutes. And Chidori has like a very low proof. It means it's very hard to get drunk off this stuff. You know, it's like virgin olive oil, you know. And what it does is it gives you cooldown reduction plus 30. Chidori is arguably the best alcohol in the game because it just makes you use skills like crazy. But when put in the red cup, you get 5 uses, but the cooldown reduction will increase to 39 instead of 30. And that's very important to know. Alternatively, you can put it in the Gilded Gourd, and in the Gilded Gourd, it would go to 36 instead. I lost my cup. I'm very sad. Where did it go? come back. Okay. So the Gilded Gourd is the same thing. Yeah, I just said it. It's that one doesn't consume double, so you'll consume double proof in this thing. So if you put something like, I don't know, the alcohol that gives you SP but makes you super drunk, you'd get drunk in like 1 use. It's like taking a shot of SP and you just go crazy. So Fool's Portion's really good. Then we have the decanter. The decanter is a very generic bottle or wine glass. You get it very early in the game. It holds 5 cups. You can put anything you want in it. Late game, you can get the copper decanter. As far as I can tell, it does nothing. So you can put whatever you want in it. It just holds 10 cups. But you have to be like Ibaraki 22 or plus to get it. I don't think there's a recipe for it. You just get it. Kutani teapot is just a teapot you get. You can only use it late game. It only holds 4 things. As far as I know, it does nothing. It's just cool. We have this thing called the Hollyhock seal. I don't really know what it does. Honestly, I haven't looked it up yet. I just got it. I don't know where. It holds one. It's a flask, really, and it holds 1 use of alcohol, and that's it. I don't know what it does. Maybe it does something cool. Then we have the bamboo. The bamboo is actually very useful. The bamboo will lower the proof of whatever you put into it. So I put Ben 10's Blessing for Satan, because, you know, as long as you're wearing Chiami versus Satan, you can get your life back. So I put the Ben 10's Blessing in it so I don't get super drunk. I still get drunk on Satan. We do speedruns, it's hard. But the bamboo has its uses. It only has 4 cups, so if you put Ben 10's Blessing or Moth Orchid in it, they usually last 2 minutes, so they're okay. Then we have the lacquered gourd. Basically the same thing as the decanter. Just a generic 5 out of 5. It's pretty solid early game. You have the conch. Conch is probably the next best thing. You know, it holds 7 cups. There's no downside, no nothing. Then you have the golden ladle. You get that from a quest for pickles or something, and apparently it regenerates a portion of alcohol every 30 minutes. So, you know, if you're drinking socially and not like trying to kill Satan or do something intensely farm fast and stuff, you could put something in the gold ladle, get it every half hour. What we're thinking of doing with this is there's a new alcohol called the Vivaldi. I don't think we have the Ari Baraki is high enough to use it yet, but the Vivaldi costs like $1 million a cup, so it's really good stuff. So we're thinking of putting it in the golden ladle, and whenever we want to use it, you know, you take a drink every half hour. Vivaldi gives you like SP regen and cast speed and stuff. It's really cool. That in conjunction with Chidori is like the ultimate drink. We'll call it like DPS on the rocks. Then you have Summer Camilla. It's like right underneath the conch. So if the conch is 7 out of 7 cups, no downside. Camilla 6 out of 6, no downside. So the conch and the Camilla will end up replacing your gourds. Arguably, at the end, you'll probably have the red cup, the gold gourd, and the, let me just do it. End game, you'd have, early game you have skull cup, because everyone thinks that's cool. I did too. So you get your decanter, your red cup, and your gilded gourd. Now the gilded gourd is only obtained from completing ACM in your first try. Please don't sell your forms. Please don't do that. As I said, these are all very good. This is probably what endgame looks like. However, don't overlook the bamboo. Decanter has no effect. I'm just going to check all the effects. Improves it. This one reduces the effects, so I put Emperor's Cloth in it for 8 cups. And Emperor's Cloth is supposed to heal 2,500, but in this cup it will heal you for 2,000. Alternatively, if it was in the red cup or the golden gourd, it would be like 3,000, 3,000, 3,200, something like that. The Bizen bottle does nothing. It's pretty bad. It's like basically that's the one you get at the beginning. This thing's decent. That thing's got uses. I don't think anything else. The bamboo, yeah. Unless the Hollyhock seal does something. Yeah, those are all the bottles. And let's just quickly go over the actual alcohols in the game. What's the... Oh, Miss Tengu. Yeah, we'll give that. So arguably, Miss Tengu is one of the best alcohols in the game. I just got it. Where is it? Can I have it? Miss Tengu. Apparently I have no alcohol bottles equipped because this is dumb. So Miss Tengu increases your attack power and gives you 30 mountain element, which makes it very similar to the Big Dipper or Genji. I used to use Genji. Genji's really good for rain users like Water Dragon, Misty Massacre, Aqua Needle 7 maybe? I don't know. This thing is min-max damage and magic damage. I'm pretty sure magic damage it's either just all wands and staffs or it just applies to all element damage. Because I think how it works is your elements are all magic damage because staffs are 100% magic or element, so there might be a correlation there. And then physical damage is like slice element, impact element, and pierce element. I think that's the physical special split, if you want to say the Pokemon terms for it. So Genji is really good for water users. I used to put it in the red cup, it would make me super drunk and give me like 30 basically 40 rain element. It was great. So let's quickly just wrap over this. Tipsy Apple is garbage. This is garbage. Asuka has its uses. I'm going to be doing a skill leveling video later, and Asuka is very useful, for it will increase your attack speed, cast speed, and lower your attack, so you can hit enemies longer without them dying to level your skills. Then we have Fickle Beauty. It's like a baby Genji for later. Gives you dark element. I wouldn't really worry about it. Moth Orchid, very useful. If you're gonna take a hit that's a fatal blow, it will keep you alive at 500. However, if the blow is like a multi-hit move, you will die again. Like if you got caught in Satan's frontal Kamehameha, you'll survive one fatal hit, but the next tick will kill you. I've had a friend use it and they were poisoned, and the poison killed them instantly right after. Well, it wasn't Moth Orchid, it was Benton's Blessing, but we'll get to that soon. Benton's Blessing is the same thing as Moth Orchid, but it brings you 10 HP instead. Both very useful against Satan or bosses that can kill you in one shot. Next we have Heavenly Dragon. Heavenly Dragon, I don't know why anyone would use it, but it does give you Fire Element, Ice Element, and Lightning Element plus 50. But it will cut your attack in half. One of the only uses for this is, let's say you have a title that requires you to have a crap ton of element. Unless it's base element, and this doesn't work, I haven't tried it yet because I don't need those titles, you could just take a swig of Heavenly Dragon, Genji, and Miss Tengu and have insane element and just go get a title. It's pretty simple. Its proof is 13, I mean, I don't know why you'd want to cut, like this is only useful if you had like 200 attack, then you'd go to 100 attack and it wouldn't really notice a difference, but I don't know. Attack is armor penetration, so I wouldn't recommend anyone using this unless, you know, I don't really know. Maybe if you want to use Thunder Beast really good, but I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, let's say. This thing is bad. This is bad. Tail of Genji, great. Already went over this. Gives you min-max damage, rain element. It's beautiful. Big Dipper, same thing as Misty Tengu. Gives you 3 holy, whatever. But it also gives you the increased attack that the Fool would give you, the first thing you get, I believe. So it gives you increased attack power and a little bit of holy element. Pretty good. Camilla Nightingale, one of the best alcohols in the game. Camilla Nightingale gives you 3% skill force or not 3%. It gives you 15% to every rank 3 and up. So basically every skill, no one should be using a skill under 3, under 5 even. So Camilla Nightingale is great. If you put it, you can actually drink multiple Camilla Nightingales in the course of its duration. So if you put it in the red cup or the golden gourd, you will get more skill force. You'll get like 23 in the golden gourd, maybe, I don't remember, but it's more. This is very useful in the red cup or the gold gourd. or even a decanter, doesn't matter. But 15% skill force is huge, especially if you're stacking element or you're a little lacking because, you know, you're playing twin swords or bow and you don't really get mags. It's very useful. Chameleon Nightingale, as I said, A+ liquor, would drink again. Feast of the Damned is hilarious, don't use it. It will kill you if you drink it. Like, you drink it and you can go, like, ham on something for a good time and just die. It'll kill you afterward. Aberresque is the same thing as that darkness one over the, earlier. If you need wind element and you're desperate, you know, use it. Benton's Blessing, same thing as Moth Orchid, but a little worse, but it's very useful. 5 Lights is pretty good if you're using, if you're like someone who doesn't have Chiami and you rely on health potions, like, you know, fish, sushi, you could just pop this alcohol and drink stuff. It'll give you a lot more health, more bang for your buck. Kingfisher is garbage, do not touch it. Moon King is very, very good. You should put this in your, if you put it in a red cup or golden gourd, you'll get like potentially 27, 25 movement speed. Like, and movement speed is really good. So, and you don't have to rely on rapid storm or anything, so you can conserve SP and just go fast for a good minute. It's all right. Oak Nectar garbage, Oriental Blossom. Wasn't there something that just did this? Or we already went over it. Wait, really? Which one was it? Aberresque. Wind element +3. It's like the same thing. What the heck? Chidori, best alcohol in the game. Please do this quest in Kyoto. It is one of the most important quests to complete. Please do it and get Chidori. It's just the most... I would say it's the best alcohol in the game because every class can use it. It's just phenomenal. Everyone should be rocking Chidori in a cup. Like, no exception. Well, maybe, but, you know, it's really good. Fujimine has its... Fujimine has its uses. Gives you for 2 minutes, it gives you an additional 2 meters to all your skills. So for archers who use charge shot, you know how much range charge shot has compared to other skills. This would make charge shots range like 17 meters or something. I don't know. It's really good. It's not amazing, but it's good for moves like Crimson Flame Smash and, you know, moves at a really close range or moves at a really long range. But I wouldn't rely on it. It's a cool tool, but aside from that, it's not game breaking. It's not, you know, stable. Miss Tengu, amazing, phenomenal. A minute of increased attack and mountain element. You know, Spear just got the new Rock Ogi. We have the Earth Kengo sword, where swords use Dust Blast on it. With this, it's just insane. Especially the Axe Ogi, that thing would destroy with this. You have the Fool. It's very good. I used it most of the game, early game. Gives you more attack power. Minute and a half, great. Emperor's Cloth. It's great alcohol early game, but later on you don't worry about it. It's just better than most of your sushi. Daybreaker, recovery ability +30. I'm not really sure what that means. I think it means if you had Chiami, you would heal more. Or if you were a healer, you could heal more. I'm not sure. I've never actually experimented with this one. But try it out. Tell me what it does. Not sure. Seven Sisters garbage. Garbage. Oh no! I bought it. Crap. Damn you, PS4 controller going to buy. Now I gotta buy Chidori again. Thanks a lot, game. Buy it. Waste my money. So there we go. Those are the alcohols. And you can turn in alcohols by going to change bottle, and she'll bring up the form just like I did earlier. I want to put my red cup in the first slot. This is bugging me. You know, everyone's got their setup, and it's like, oh, don't mess with my setup. And then copper decanter. You know. Oh, that's Kutani Tifa. I'm sorry. But yeah, you don't need two Chidori. It's just what I had in it. So there we go. This is an alcohol guide. Hope it was helpful. I hope everyone gets Chidori. You know, it's one of the most staple skills in the game. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you have any more suggestions or things you don't know, or things you want to know or have shared, let me know and I'll make a video for it. As always, I hope you learned something, had a good time, and I hope to play with you someday, you know, ask me a question anytime. And peace out.